Welcome back everybody here on JustDaZack, where it's my mission to show you guys a hopefully interesting video game almost every day. This time we are going to have a look at Deliverance and Reign. This is a roguelike deck building game where we can choose to either fight for the heroes, be a hero and stop Alaric, which is essentially Count Dracula here, who gives the world 30 days until he unleashes Cataclysm, Apocalypse, the doom of the world. Or we can choose to fight on Alaric's / Dracula's side and defend him and the upcoming doom and cataclysm against the heroes who are coming to try and, well, defeat and stop us. So this game kind of promotes that this is two roguelike deck building games in one, and I'm very much interested to see that. First nitpick though is that when I started the game I had a little bit of an intro sequence which essentially stated what I just said, like, oh, I'm Alaric, I'm not happy with the world I'm in. You have 30 days to stop me or it's all over. And I can't trigger this again. For transparency here, I did receive a key for this game, so this is the pre-release version, which I suppose, I'm pretty sure is still not the full update, so a few bugs or so might be to be expected, but kind of sad that I can't trigger this intro cinematic anymore, because I would have liked to show that to you guys. Second off, I really like the animation here. This guy with the crossbow, very cool, and everyone is moving here, so the art style already, I very much like this. But I do have a second nitpick, so when we click start, we can immediately choose if we want to go for the Deliverance, for the good side quest, so to speak, or for the big, bad, evil Reign, the evil side quest. I don't know, I'm going to take and just calling it quest right now. But what I mean is, we don't have an options menu here, like nothing. You can choose a side, but why don't I have like a full main menu where I can choose an option? That bothers me quite a bit, actually. Again, pre-release version, sure, I'm fine with this very basic menu so far. Oh, did you guys hear this too? There was like a flyer, so interesting. So, yep, I need an options menu. But I intend to show you guys both sides of the coin, so without further ado, let's jump into the game and see what Reign and Deliverance, or Deliverance and Reign, has to offer us. Well, we're starting from left to right, so let's go with the Deliverance route. Let's see what this game offers us when we try to defeat Alaric. Oh, there we go with a... Okay, it's literally 2 games in one, right? If we have an options menu here. Very interesting, actually. Well, first off, options then. So, Music Master, very basic zoomed card in battle. Interesting. Language, at least 3 sliders for the audio. Besides that, there's essentially no options menu. Interesting, good to know. I hope the game is fine for you guys. I'm kind of betting on that. You guys know that's very important to me. And as always, feedback on that is always hugely appreciated. Let's hit new game. Okay, we can choose the Fanatic. We could choose the Spellblade. The Stalker. Ooh, these are the good guys. The Death Knight. The Monk. I really love this art style. Very beautiful. Druid. Okay, let's see. Hell Layer. Complete a run to unlock the Hell Layers. Interesting. We have some coins here. Fanatic. Declaring himself the chosen by the heavens, the Fanatic enters the castle to slay every denizen, good or evil, in the name of his god. The Fanatic uses the power of light to reduce the power of his enemies and build himself up to deliver a mighty blow. He has a lot of healing and can use that to offset self-damage. Interesting. So this is not a pure knight or like paladin build. This guy is more like, you know, high risk, high reward, dealing damage to himself, but also healing. I like this take on this formula. Literally a Fanatic. That fits the theme very well. I like this. Spellblade. A master of magic and blade, the Spellblade has come not only to prove their worth, but to discover new heretical forms of magic for them to master. The Spellblade uses multiple elements to prepare for any situation. The mastery allows them to continue to draw, allowing them to overwhelm enemies with a variety of skills. Oh man, I like this. Drawing in roguelike deck builders is usually pretty good. Oh man, we would need 50 coins to unlock that character though. Same with the Stalker, 100. The Stalker has been tracking Alaric and his kind for years. Now, they finally get to enjoy the final thrill of the hunt. The Stalker uses a chain of death to fuel his cards and to keep himself alive. They have potentially incredibly high damage output and have a variety of ways of turning a kill into a positive effect for themselves. Managing which target to blow up and which targets to kill tactfully is the key to success. Cool. The Death Knight. Legends say that under the helm of the Death Knights is a lost child of Alaric, but no one has ever lived to confirm it. It comes to the castle for an unknown purpose, hell-bent on reaching its peaks. The Death Knight has an incredibly high HP pool, but constantly drains its own HP while playing cards. Managing your HP effectively is a must, and doing so will allow you to destroy any opponent. Use Retaliate to prevent damage and to offset the effects of Vulnerable, while applying it to your enemies to hit them hard. And the Monk. Okay, I'm not gonna read every single one, but so far, these don't seem to be the absolute standard, like, you know, fantasy classes like Warrior, Mage, Knight, or maybe a Thief that we've seen, but, well, kinda, but in a more darker spin on those. I very much enjoy this. Okay, I'm intrigued. Yeah, we can right now unfortunately only play the Fanatic. Sure, let's go with this guy.
He came without warning. One day there was nothing. The next, an explosion. Alaric's castle appeared, and with it came hell.
Wait, is it an E? I think this is Alaric's castle. But we all heard that the voice actor said Alaric's castle, right? Is that a mistake?
A message was sent to each kingdom. Send your best to stop me, and obtain all my riches and secrets. If you cannot, watch your kingdom slowly fall to my onslaught. We have no choice. Thousands have left for the castle. Only a few have made it. We pray they find Alaric and end his madness.
Okay, is that me? This looks like a C to me. Is it actually supposed to be an E? Alaric? Really? But this is... Wait, we have no choice. This is a C, because this is choice. And this is the exact same symbol. Yeah, like here, it's an E. It's Alaric! Oh no! The voice actor actually pronounced the name... I heard that right there, right? It's Alaric. Wow. Okay. That's a thing. Sure. You finally arrived at Alaric's castle. I'm gonna roll with that right now. It's Alaric, the vampire. I mean, we're supposedly a vampire. Yeah, there. Your divine mission is to climb each floor of the castle and defeat Alaric, the vampire king. Some, their closest friends, also call him Valerie. The castle floors have many rooms, with minions of Alaric guarding them. You must defeat all minions in a room to pass through. Okay, fair enough. Play cards to defeat the enemy minions. You can play any number of cards each turn. Ooh, interesting. When you play a card, it is set to your discard pile. When your draw pile is empty, your discard pile is shuffled back into your draw pile. Standard, cool. When you are finished playing cards, click End Turn. You will discard your hand and redraw 5 new cards. If there are any enemy minions left, they will attack your hero. Interesting. So back to 5. This is your hero. If their health reaches 0, they will die, ending your run. Every hero and minion has a single buff-debuff slot. This means that if you have a debuff, you can replace it with a buff and vice versa. Ooh, interesting. I'm looking forward how that mechanic turns out. Every hero has a unique resource. The Fanatics is Grace, which they gain from healing themselves. Hero resource here. Buff-debuff slot here, health there. Got it. Heroes also gain experience and level up by defeating minions. You can add more cards to your deck by leveling up and by looting cards after defeating all minions in a room. You can find treasure cards which will give you gold at the end of your run. Be careful though, because if you die, you will lose half the gold that you are carrying in your deck. Spend gold outside the run to unlock new heroes, cool, and load out cards, which change your starting deck. Now begin your ascent and stop Alaric before it's too late. Alright. Oh man, Alaric. I'm loving this already. Rooms to boss and floor encounters. 1-4. Rooms to boss and floor encounters. 6, 1 out of 4. Interesting. Gotta keep that in mind. So this is cards in your discard pile, cards in the draw pile. And turn, I like this. So visually very clear, very beautiful, still stylized. So from the UI, it seems very good so far. Okay, the fanatic uses the power of light to reduce the power of his enemies and build himself up to deliver a mighty blow. He has a lot of healing and can use that to offset self-damage. Okay, we can play... So we don't have like a mana thing. We can play as many cards as we want. Very interesting. So we're going to face 3 gargoyles, which have, I suppose, 1 attack and 2 health. I actually don't know if I hover over. We can right-click to get more info. Rarity common, unit type minion, but it doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't tell us which these stats mean. I guess after once we know that, but if I hover, would still be nice, you know, just as a little bit of the cherry on top, if I hover over this, at least in this menu, that this tells me the gargoyle has 2 health and 1 attack. You know, I go over this and it's just, oh, the attack the minion has, or the damage or deals to your hero, or something like that. At the end of turn. Kind of missing that. A saddleback. Item. Look at the top 2 cards of the draw pile. Draw 1 and put the other one top of the draw pile. So essentially draw 1. But we can choose on use, restore 5 HP, deal 1 damage to a minion, deal 2 damage to a minion, restore 1 HP. Grace. Deal 2 additional damage to a minion, restore 1 additional HP. Interesting. So let's go with the saddleback. Can I? Oh yes. Drag and drop. I like this. There we go. Ooh, Holy Punch. Deal 2 damage to a minion, restore 1 HP, cleanse yourself. Cleanse. Remove any debuff or buff or debuff from the target. That's pretty cool. Also, here again, UI, very well done. So I'm gonna choose the Holy Punch, because that should be enough, right? We're not even dealing damage to ourselves, so... There we go. Right is HP, good to know. Grace token. Whenever you restore HP, gain a Grace token, maximum 3. At 3 tokens, your next Grace card will activate its additional effect and you lose all tokens. Okay, so the effect only happens if we have 3. Tells us here as well. Cool. Again, UI, very good. Why don't you tell me the HP and attack here? But yeah, just a nitpick. Yeah, Holy Punch. There we go. And kick this thing twice. There we go. Easy. Did it. Cool. My faith is rewarded. And level up. Cool. When looting, you can add any of the cards shown to your deck. Try to add cards that you think you'll need and leave the others behind. On use, gain block. Block. The first time a minion or hero with block takes damage, ignore it. Retain. Retain. At the end of your turn, this card is not discarded. Interesting. Deal 2 damage to a minion. And we can see the upgraded path as well. It seems like we can't upgrade the round shield. One use. Remove this card from play after use. Interesting. So this is always in our hand. I wonder, dang, how does it work again with the draw? So at the end, or at the start of our next turn, the game told us we're always going to draw up to 5 cards, or is it 5 cards? This is actually important. If we draw 5 cards, that means the Hidden Blade would always be a 6th card. I'm gonna take both, because why not? I want to show you guys the game, and I want to learn that. Also, we can level up, which is pretty cool. When leveling up, you can pick one of 3 skills to add to your deck. Angelic Fury. This turn, after playing this card, if you trigger a Last Stand card, deal 6 damage to a random minion. Last Stand. Additional effect if you play this card with no other cards in your hand. Interesting. After playing this card, if you trigger a Last Stand card, deal 6 damage. Interesting, but we want to play this first. We don't have a Last Stand card yet, right? Can I look into my deck? I can't. That's a little bit sad, but sure. Purge the Wretched. Purge all non-boss minions with 3 or less attack. Interesting. Or Recital. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2. Grace. Gain 2 Fervor. Fervor is a buff. Your next weapon card deals +1 damage per charge, so it would be +2. I'm actually gonna take this, because this correlates the most with our pure mechanic. I could now... One use. I could restore 5, but we don't want this, right? Let's go to the next room. There we go. We're going to find 2 servants which have 2 attack, 3 health. And we have a shield breaker axe. Can I actually look into my deck? I can. 2 cards here left. Wait, what happened? Oh, this is my discard pile. That's why I got it. Shield breaker axe. Critical hit. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Critical hit. 25% chance to deal double damage. Interesting. Restore 1. Cleanse yourself. I guess let's hope 25% for... Yes! 4 damage. Nice. In this case, Hidden Blade and kick him. Easy. Okay, a battle loot. After the battle, you search the room and find some loot. You can take as many cards as you want. A Chaos Ring. Deal 2 damage to a random minion. If your deck has 20 or less cards, repeat this effect twice. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Restore, cleans, no reason, next room. Let's go. Okay, interesting. Again, I really like the background art as well and the effects here. Shield statue, 3/7 taunt. You must target creatures that have taunt, yeah. And this is a vampire insider. All other minions have +1 attack while this is alive. Saddleback. I mean, it's a card. I think I'd rather have this. Because kick is not that good. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I want to discard the healing potion because I don't need that 1 healing. And maybe the 1 damage kick is the worst card, so I'm gonna discard one of those as well. Okay, deal 2 damage to a random minion. If your deck has 20 or less cards, repeat this effect twice. My deck currently has only 5 cards, so this should be 6 damage randomly split. Let's go. Oh, pretty cool. Oh man, so close to get this guy. Okay, let's hope for a critical hit on this one. We did. Wow. Okay, in this case, just a kick and holy punch against you. Easy. Cool. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Club. Yeah, I mean, it's better than a kick. I kind of hope that we will be able to discard some cards. Choose a room to enter. Ooh, decision. Cool. A challenging battle or an elite battle. Interesting. So challenging battle is a room. Makes sense. Some minions lay ahead. They seem decently equipped. This should be a challenge, but they have some artifacts you can salvage. Interesting. Elite battle. Also a room. You see a powerful group of enemies ahead. A difficult battle, but a rewarding one. I mean, artifact sounds good, but let's go immediately with an elite battle. Let's see if I have a chance. Holy punch. Why is this yellow, by the way? Oh, because I actually have the 3 grays. Very good. So it would be 4 damage. Attack, gain 1 anger, which is a buff +1 attack per charge. Attack, inflict doom. Ooh, it's a debuff. At the end of your turn, add a poison to your hand. I guess that correlates to me. Okay, let's go with the Holy Punch to immediately get rid of one of these guys, I think. Wait a second. So we have 4 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage only. That's not good. These cards don't help me this turn. This is 3. So, guess I can do this and this. Oh, we can actually level up in the middle of combat. Interesting, let's go. You have grown more powerful. Choose 1 skill for your hero. Push all non-boss minions with 3 or less attack. Purge a non-boss minion. Grace. Smite a non-boss minion. What is smite? So purge and negate all creatures' ability plus cleans the target. Smite. Purge and destroy a minion. You get no experience with though. God's hand. Or again, Recital. Draw 3, then discard 2. Grace, gain 2 fervor. If you have the grace. So this text gets rid of their ability. And if they have buffs. Maybe this is good enough. Draw 3. I mean, this always makes my hand better, right? Let's still take a Recital. Might not be smart though, I don't know. Okay, 2 damage here. We're gonna keep this. These 2 don't help me, unfortunately, right now. I still can use the salve, because why not? Oh, this gives me grace. That's why it's good. I mean, it's not on use, so whatever. I might use it anyway. End the turn. It goes into my discard pile anyway. I will enjoy feasting on your flesh. So we took 4 damage. They have 1 additional attack because of their ability. That's fine. So this heals me 2. Let's go with Recital first. Draw 3. From play after you. Remove this card from play. Does that mean, the healing potion, that I get rid of this card only in this combat or during the entire game? That's what I wonder. We don't want the kick. And we want to restore health. I'm not sure about the healing potion, so I'm gonna discard it for now. Confirm. So we're going to Holy Punch this guy. 2 damage, and this deals 4 and heals us for 2 again. So we're back to 17. It seems like the cards also have rarity. Like the sling seems like a higher rarity because it's glowing blue. Deal 3 damage to a random minion. Put this card on top of the draw pile instead of discarding. Interesting. So it's essentially always deal 3 to a random enemy minion. Sounds good. Sack. 1 use. Add a random item card to your hand. Interesting. Loaded Spear. Deal 2 damage to a minion. If your deck has 30 or more cards, deal 5 instead. I'm gonna go with the sling then. I'm actually going to skip this. Add a random item card. So, on use. From play after... Maybe... Nah, still the sec. Maybe... maybe it could give me a healing potion or so, right? Item cards, I think, are on use as well. I'm going to skip the Lotus Sphere, though. Let's try this. And sure, level and experience gained by defeating enemies. Okay, next room. So far, we're doing fine. Okay, 4 gargoyles. Shouldn't be much of a problem. So, we have only 5. So, Chaos Ring. Bam, bam. Beautiful. We're going to restore 1 HP. Actually, I'm gonna use my saddleback. I can draw a card. Actually, doesn't matter. Recital. I want to have actually something. Nothing heals me. Would be nice to store up on more healing to get more grace for the future battles, but whatever. So, Hidden Blade. There we go. Easy. Gargoyle defeated. Another sack. Short Spear. Deal 1 damage to a minion. If you played a weapon this turn, deal 3 additional damage. Oh, for example, the sling counts as a weapon. 3 additional, so 4 total. Okay, let's take both. I do have maybe too many cards in my deck right now. I'm a bit unsure. Easy battle or elite battle? An easy but most likely unrewarding battle. No elite battle. I feel like we're doing fine so far. Burn in the Lord's name! Oh, you already attacked? Quick, yeah. Quick, attacks before player. Debuff. Applies a negative effect. It actually applies main. Your cards deal 1 less damage to a minimum of 1. Well, luckily I have Cleanser. There we go. Let's get rid of the debuff. Sack, get an item card. Another item card. So we have the Radiant Gem. Unplayable though, treasure 50. Unplayable, you can't play this card from your hand, treasure. If you finish or leave the castle with this card, you get X gold. So it's a dead card, but it gives us 50 gold as a reward later. Lantern. 1 use, reduce the attack of all minions by 1. I probably need this, cause we don't have enough damage really, right? This is a weapon though. Inflict Doom. On death, inflict darkness. Debuff. Draw 1 few cards each turn. That is pretty bad. So this has a 25% chance for extra damage. I want to play the Shield Breaker Axe before I play the Short Spear. That is not good, because this would be 4. I'm kind of have to hope... no crit on the Risen Warrior, unfortunately, but at least we can get rid of the bat. Gonna play the Lantern. Oh, do I? Oh, level up. Let's see. Let's do this first. You have grown more powerful. Choose 1 skill for a hero. Restore 1 HP X times, where X is the number of weapon cards played this turn. Interesting. Gives us grace. Soothing Light. Restore 2 HP. Last Stand. It restore 4 additional HP. Doesn't help us because we have the unplayable treasure. Deliverance. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Discard a card. Lose 2 HP. Grace. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Draw a card. So it could be 8. Lose 2, but also discard and draw cards. We kind of want to have more grace, but Bliss gives us healing and more grace. So, okay, it's only my deck, unfortunately, so might as well play the Lantern, get a little bit less damage. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And Doom as well. Oh, at the end of your turn, add a poison card to it. This is actually better. Good thing we have Doom instead of Darkness. 1 lesser card would kind of suck, actually. Let's restore 1. Restore 5. Wait a second. Settle back first. Oh god. Do I have enough to defeat? I think I do if I take the kick. Let's go with that. Oh, on death I've got. It doesn't matter. Because this deals 4 damage, heals us. And this also deals. I want to actually check my discard pile. So it seems, yeah, 1 use item are literally 1 use. It's not for the battle, it's forever. I have to keep that in mind. So I kind of want to keep my healing potion when I really need it. Kick. So that worked. I also hope my debuff still disappears. Repurpose. Draw a card. Repurpose. When discarding this card on your turn, apply its effect. Does not work if you discard this card at the end of your turn. Interesting. For example, with my other cards, if I discard this, I think I could make use of this eventually. Suspicious Act. 1 use. Restore 10 HP, add 2 poison cards to the discard pile. Or a whip. Deal 3 damage to a random minion. Repurpose. Draw a weapon card from your draw pile. Interesting. So if I discard it, I could draw something else. I'm gonna try the focus spell. And I'm gonna skip these 2 though. Don't want to have poison cards. 1 use, you lose 1 HP. No. We have so much not good stuff in our deck anyway right now. I think my deck is too big anyway. Deal 1 block. Kick is so bad though. Inflict Doom. Quick attack. Discard a card from your hand. That is pretty bad. So, yeah, Recital. Do we get the bell? We don't. Dang it. Another Recital. I want to keep this because technically it's still one more card. Hidden Blade, I guess. And the club, maybe? Round Shield. It's only one use. I want to keep the Round Shield when I really take a very big hit. So, Recital again. It's the Sling. Bliss could be good. This heals us 2, though. And the Sling. I have to discard 2, right? Yeah. I think I want to keep the Bliss, because this could help me. Of weapon cards, though. Did I play a weapon card? At best, the Sling. So the Blast is not doing much for me right now. Okay, I'm gonna discard it. Okay, Chaos Ring. 6 damage total. Oh, not? Wait, what? Have I missed something? Where's my Chaos Ring? 1 second. Deal 2 damage to a random minion. If your deck has 20 or less cards, repeat this effect twice. This is my deck. Only has 1 card. Are you No. Are you kidding me, game? If your deck has 20 or less, are you meaning the overall amount of my deck has 20 or needs to have 20 or more? Then you lied to me, game, because this is my card. Cards in your draw pile. Okay, this is the draw pile. This doesn't qualify as my deck. I thought that me as well, now I know. So the Chaos Ring is completely useless now. And it's not completely useless, but I thought as long as I have only 20 or less in my draw pile, the Chaos Ring would... Oh, dang it, this is bad. Okay, use a Sling. Random on you. Quick, discard a... I really don't want to discard a card, so I'm gonna hit you. Heal 1. Oh no, my Chaos Ring was so good. I'm taking way too much damage as well. Heal 1. Repurpose, draw a card. I mean, I can only still play to draw a card. Oh, and there's my Recital. Sure. Oh, 3 kicks, yeah. Wonder what I discard. Maybe I shouldn't have done it like this. Chaos Ring, hit this guy at least, thank you. This is not enough. I shouldn't have discarded all my... That was a mistake. Oh no, 5, for reasons I forgot. Gain 5 experience. I want to have that. I want to have... Look at the top 2 cards at the draw pile. Draw 1, put the other one on top of the draw pile. Focus Spell. Do I want to have the Saddleback? No. Oh no, 10 HP. I have cluttered my deck with too much trash. Oh look, your visitor. Let's see your blood glistening in the moonlight. Nammer, Moonchild. It's a boss actually, 120. Quick, attacks before player. When a minion dies, gain +1 attack. Cold Presence. End of turn. Give the boss 1 Frostbite. When the boss dies, this dies as well. Buff. Attack. Discard a card from your hand for each charge. So if the Moonchild has 3 Frostbite or gives me 3 Frostbite, I have to discard a card from my hand. Interesting. No. Discard a card from your hand for each charge. That's pretty bad. Weapon. Don't have that many weapons, do we? Okay, Sling for sure. Hidden Blade. I think it's time to restore 5. I want to try to get her first, I think. Bliss. Heal twice. Holy Punch. Also heal twice. Okay, that was a decent turn. She's gonna attack us again. And gives us 1 Frostbite, I think. Select a card to discard. I mean... I can discard the Radiant Gem. It's just into my discard pile, right? Yeah, we're not removing this any other way. Sling, 3 there. Could have been better. If you played a weapon this turn, deal 4. There we go. Let's hope for a crit. No crit. 2, heal 1. Okay, but we're doing fine. She's not very strong. We have to discard a card again. Cleanse yourself. We don't need that right now. Oh, for each charge. I forgot. But that is still fine. Recital. There we go. So good. So good. Drawing a card, because we used the focus spell. That's what I was hoping for. Heal. Sling! No, mother! Shine on me once more, please! So, first boss defeated. Let's level up. Ooh, unplayable treasure 35. Or twin sword. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Draw 1 less card next turn. That sounds pretty bad, actually. 1 use, stun all minions. That sounds pretty good. I guess we want to try to go for treasure. Not sure about these cards. I'm gonna skip them. Oh, another level up though. You've grown. Oh no, those were the loots. This is my level up. Okay. Portable forge. On one use, add 5 random weapons to your hand. Upgrade them. That sounds pretty good. Overcharge. This turn, all skill cards will deal double damage. Draw 1 fewer card next turn. I don't know. This would be nice again if I could look into my deck to see how many skill cards I actually have. Because right now I don't have an idea. I would like to double check. 1 with a blade. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Deal 2 additional damage for each sword card in your deck. Same with this. I don't know how many sword cards I have in my deck. So I'm going to take the portable forge. Upgradable cards. Also, let's gain 5 XP. There we go. Interesting enough, like, look at this. The game tells you you gain 5 XP. We have an XP meter, but unfortunately it doesn't tell us how much this is. I guess this is meant to be like 6 XP? 6 XP experience. There we go. English is... I'm so good at English. So maybe this is always 10. I don't know if this gets higher per level. Would be nice if this bar would tell me. Otherwise the UI is so good that... tiny things like this actually are noticeable. But hey, just very minor thing. Okay, next room. Ooh, God's assistance. You hear a voice in your ear, encouraging you. A gift from the gods themselves. We can choose fate, vigor, or heaven's riches. Choose 1 out of 3 blessings. Increase your maximum HP by 2. Restore to full HP. Gain a bright gem, which is a treasure. What are blessings? I want to see what those are about. Okay, Blessing of the Sun, Blessing of Love, and Blessing of Fortune. Blessing of Sun. After a minion attacks and deals damage to your hero, deal 1 damage to it. Interesting. Blessing of Love. When you gain a buff, restore 1 HP. Your weapon cards deal 1 less damage, though. That doesn't really sound that good. Huh. Or Blessing of Fortune. Increase critical hit chance by 5%. Whenever you perform a critical hit, you draw a critical hit card from your draw pile. Unfortunately, I only have 1 critical hit card, which is my X. So might as well take the Blessing of the Sun. It's alright. Ooh, Room of Reflection. You hear a voice in your ear, encouraging you. Gift from the gods themselves again. Power, Training, Banishment. Power, gain a heroic skill. Choose 1 out of 5 skills. Exile a card in the deck. Oh, that could be so good. Remove specified card from deck. But I want to find out what a heroic skill is. Booming Shout. Purge and stun a non-boss minion. Purge, again, negate all creature ability plus cleans the target. Stun is clear. Overcharge. This turn all skill cards will deal. Okay, Mighty Swing. Deal 3 damage to a minion. If it's a boss, deal 5 additional damage. Sure. Ooh, leave the castle and... Next floor. Leave the castle and gain 128 gold, or continue to the next floor. So we have a choice to retreat or go in. Exit early. 1 use. Escape from the castle. Keep... I kind of like that decisions are also cards. Keep all treasure in the deck. Drop treasure. You leave your treasure for another to bring back and continue to the next floor of the castle. You will earn 85. You continue your ascent to the castle. Okay, what does that mean? But let's exit early. You've escaped! Wow, that's loud. Treasure value times, that's a formula, sure. Okay, so we have 120, I've 8 gold right now, so we could buy, well, either the Spellblade or the Stalker. Let's buy the Spellblade. There we go, unlocked. Kinda cool. How do I get back? Glossary, resume. Maybe escape, because right now I would like to show you guys the other half of this game. So far, very basic but very interesting and fun dungeon crawler deck building game here. But I don't seem to have an option from here to go back to the evil side. Why? Save and exit? Okay, what if I hit quit now? Okay, we're getting back like this. So it's, yeah, pretty much 2 games in 1. Let's go with Rain this time. And see what the evil side is about. Tutorial. For this we actually have a tutorial settings. It really feels like they created 2 games and said, you know what, we're gonna bundle them. Because why does this has a tutorial? Interesting. 2 different main menus as well. I'm gonna skip this. Let's try a new game. Would you like to play the quick tutorial? I'm gonna go with a no, even though it might be a mistake.
This world is weak. It's ripe for the taking. My preparations are almost complete. All that's left is to trick their champions into coming here and becoming the unwitting fuel for the cataclysm. So come one and all, to take my head, or live with fear of the night for all eternity?
The head of Alaric. Alright, select your faction. Who answers the Master's Call? Interesting. Level 1. The base faction. Okay, level 2. Unlock an alternative upgrade path for Brutus and Alaric. There, again, it's clearly a C. Alaric. I'm gonna call it Alaric. Unlocks the Gargoyles. Level 3. Unlock 3 new cards. Level 4. Unlock a new minion upgrade and spell upgrade. Level 5. Unlock 3 new cards. Demon King, Demon Smith, and Blood Ritual. Level 6. Unlock a new mystery event. Very cool. Hell Layer 0. The demons. Alaric calls the demons from the beyond and promises them as much destruction and ruin as they want. They send forth their champion, Brutus, to not only defend Alaric's castle from his invaders, but also to make sure he upholds his end of the bargain. The demon faction are very straightforward. They hit hard and hit often. Their minions have aggressive stats and power themselves by attacking and killing enemies. Their spells are simple, but effective at eliminating enemies' units and armoring up their own. The Gargoyles. Oh man, looks pretty cool. Okay, this also needs to be unlocked. I don't know what I need to unlock them though. Huh. Unlocking maybe Hell Layer? Layers of Hell. Deck, enemies, other. At the start of the game, add 2 dead weight to your hand. Enemies. Enemy minion have +2/+2, other. Now cost 2 blood coins. So I suppose this is a difficulty. If you want to spice up the challenge, fair enough. But interestingly enough that the game doesn't tell you how to unlock those. With the hero side, we know we need gold. Here, just luck for no reason. I don't know how to unlock them. The Betrayers. Ooh. Humans are fickle things and have joined Alaric in his conquest. There's a space missing behind this dot, by the way. The reasons are varied, with some joining for promised riches, some in exchange for keeping them alive, and even some for the forbidden knowledge of the world. At least those were allowed to choose. To choice? At least those were allowed to choose. Spelling mistake. With their own free will. Unfortunately, not always so lucky. The Betrayers are a complex faction to play. They have incredibly powerful spells that can trigger the minions' spellfire effects. The minions tend to be specialists, and learning how to utilize each one is key to victory. Understanding when to play or sacrifice a minion or when to play a spell is integral to this faction. Also, the vampires are very cool. Alaric has rallied all the other vampires to his cause. Their reasons for joining are numerous, with some seeking to overthrow Alaric or improve their own station. Be sure to keep your guests well fed on the fresh prey entering the castle. The vampires rely on feeding their minions to either empower them or to keep them from becoming weaker. Knowing when to play them in groups and when to let them play alone to take advantage of the pride is important. Interesting. The undead, the beast. Oh, look at this beautiful doggy. Okay, well, we can obviously only choose the demon. We have no idea how to unlock the others, but we probably just have to play a bunch. Alright. Let's go with the demons. Choose your champion. Who's your champion? Well, quick Brutus. No, it's apparently Mad Brutus. This minion card will cost no mana to play. Legendary champion. Frenzy +3. Activates after attacking. 6/10, 5 armor or so. Well, it's not like I have a choice. Confirm. An enemy is at the gate. Scouting party. Boss 1 out of 7. A scouting party to test you. Show them your power. Spearmaster. Legendary boss. 550. Wow. Begin better. So this is a bit different. Interesting. This reminds me on Monster Train so far. Very interesting. Okay, so this is Alaric, the demon's vessel. Bastion. Combat on this floor continues until all enemies are defeated. Legendary Alaric. Bastion. Alaric cannot be target of a spell. Be the target of a spell. 580. So we wanna probably not have anyone getting to Alaric, because if that happens, I would guess the HP damage he takes will be gone to the next attack or something like that. We have 3 current mana. Used to cast spells and summon minions from your hand. Interesting, there's a dot missing at the end. But makes sense. Again, I'm not playing the tutorial, so if I make a mistake, that's on me. Cards in deck represents the number of cards remaining in your deck to be drawn. Again, pre-release demo, I know that. When no cards are available, your discard pile is shuffled into your deck. BB. Brutus, scale height. Cost 1 mana. Interesting. So here we have mana. Give a minion +2 armor. Can't right-click. Interestingly enough, I can't right-click these cards as I could in the other mode. Kind of strange that the overall mechanic is different here. Because, for example, the priest. I would like to right-click this card to expect it a bit more. Even though it is highlighted, fair, but the mechanical, why does it behave different? Kind of interesting. Priest. So, common minion restore 10 HP to friendly minion each time this minion changes a floor. Yeah, that really seems to be monster train here. Soldier. Common minion 225. Deal 3 damage, deal 3 damage. I mean, definitely Brutus. So, I want to play this guy here. I want to give him probably 5 armor. Do I need to? Let's do damage here. So I guess they're well, I haven't played the turn. I'm going to give you this. Let's just play all the cards for now. There we go. So 6, 7, 10. Only 10 HP, not that much, but dealing a bunch of damage. So I'm going to end my turn. Let's see. Fighting, 6. Oh, and he moves up the floor now. Okay, makes sense. How are we supposed to deal with 16 here? Everyone attacks, right? Okay, I do start to understand. Would be nice. I should have used my other charge to get this priest. 5-8 demon. Give a minion +2 armor. Restores 10 HP. Oh, this changes. Not gonna be easy. And if I have all 3 here, it's not enough to defeat the soldier, unfortunately. That is not nice. This is 9 attacks. Still not enough to defeat this one. How many minions can I have on the floor, I wonder? So you are not gonna do much. I could deal 15. The question is, how does... I guess he moves first and then the priest, maybe? Let's keep it simple. Gonna place 3 demons here for now. Let's see. Oh, I can only have 2 at a floor. That's not much. Here, I guess I want to have this guy at the front, actually. Oh, no. Okay, you attack, you attack. You move up. Yeah, both attack, you attack, you attack. And you heal this one now. Of course you do. Dang it. Ooh, Steel Imp. Spell Imp. Death Witch. Get a spell choice after battle. Disappears at the end of the turn. So, Alaric cannot be the target of a spell. Bastion. Combat on this floor continues until all enemies are defeated. Yeah. I have to keep this in mind. So this one would die. Oh, 3. Militia. We definitely want to do this. The Spell Imp isn't that important. He would take 10. You would take 2. You would actually lose. Because 2 and 4 damage. Yeah. We have 2 minions left. Little Fiend. Friendly minions have +8 attack while this is alive. That's pretty good, actually. +8. So if I have this on the upper floor... Now we can have 3. I guess I can only have 2 at one floor. This one would be defeated. You take only 10. So 6 damage here. If I give you 2 armor, that would be enough. You take 4 damage. That's a bit unfortunate, but... could be worse. So I'm gonna give you the armor. You're going to survive. Yeah, this is Monster Train. But Monster Train is a great game, so having that in this style, definitely a thumbs up so far. Let's go. Okay, you guys are fighting. This one fled. That's fine. You lose. Attack. Attack. Lose. Okay, you barely survive. Attack. He's frenzy. You guys will lose as well. This guy would lose. But not if we use a Doom Bolt here. You would still lose because... No, 2 attack, that's fine. How about I give you more armor for now? To make this guy survive if possible. End the turn. Okay, we're always putting all our remaining cards into the discard pile. This is fun. Is this the best there is? You fools really underestimate me. And the Spear Master also said something. Oh, this is... Ah, okay. Get it. We only have so many points where we can place minions on those. Got it. And I see these points below the minion type. Common minion. Again, like Monster Train. I think it was the same over there as well. Fair enough. Or Brutus would lose. So, Bastion. Combat on this floor continues until all enemies are defeated. Definitely a bolt here. This is pretty good. You have 5 damage. You have 5 armor, 10. So, scale height would make this 1 attack less. Cool. And this guy has lost anyway. You will die, you will take 10 damage, that's fine. Have a demon here, cause why not? End the turn and watch the final battle against the Spearmaster. Bam. Frenzy, bam. Frenzy, 21 damage. Sent for help. Cool, a moment to regroup. Invaders defeated! Victory! You have crushed your enemies. You harness their remains to create 2 blood coins. Loot the blood coins. Alaric sacrifices the survivors to add a new minion to his ranks. Choose a card to add to your deck. Enrage, Demon Warlock, or Hellrager. Interesting. So, Enrage. Give a minion attack based on missing HP. An epic spell. Sounds good then. I mean, has the highest rarity. This doesn't have a cost, right? This is just mana, so... Blood coins are earned after each battle. They can be spent on upgrades for each card in shops on certain mystery events. Ah, okay, interesting. A Demon Warlock. All enemy minions have -3 while this is alive. That sounds pretty good too. Or Hellrager, which is a 34. Slaughter plus 10 armor. Common minion. Activates after killing an enemy. Ooh, 34 sounds pretty good actually. Give a minion attack based on missing entry. But this is an epic spell. I'm basing this choice purely on the rarity. This is epic. I'm gonna go with that. Confirm. A new threat is coming. 3 days until the invaders arrive. A new holy invader, the wandering monk. A monk has come from a distant land with an exotic creature to kill. Legendary boss. Also Bastion Frenzy, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. I suppose on the floor? Also, just to point this out, a Bastion description here in the middle. Combat on this floor continues until all enemies are defeated. Has a dot at the end. Frenzy activates after attacking. Does not have a dot at the end. Again, pre-alpha demo, but I see everything. I have the eyes. If you have a missing dot, I will notice. Alright, prepare for battle. 3 days until the invaders arrive. Alaric roams his castle. Where do you want to go? Forge or observatory? Again, I like that the choices are essentially cards. Common spell, common spell. Purchase an upgrade for your minions or remove them from your deck. Forge. Observatory. Purchase an upgrade for your spells or remove them from your deck. I guess an upgrade for minions sounds good. Alaric visits the forge where all manners of materials are being grafted onto his loyal minions. Purchase an upgrade for your cards. Cost 1/1/1 blood coin, slaughter plus 2 mana. Activates after killing an enemy. Interesting. Warcry plus 15 armor activates when played. Quick. Minion attacks first. Interesting as well. Purge. Choose a card to remove from your deck. All of these are pretty good. Activates after killing an enemy. Extra mana sounds pretty good. Quick. Probably if possible. That's the question. Can I have these effect on my hero unit? Let's go with Warcry 15. I can't. Yeah, that's a cancel then. That's different than Slaughter. Quick. Let's actually purge a card. What's the weakest card in my deck? Give a minion attack based on missing entry. Probably one of these demons, right? I probably want to have different minions later on. It's a little bit weaker right now, but I'm gonna choose this. Usually in deck building games, you want to empty out your bad cards and just have good cards if possible. So this might be a bit too early, I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. Or I could... No, we don't want to reroll. The question is... The cards I have aren't really all that good right now, right? Maybe I want to give this guy plus 15 armor though. This ability is pretty good, only costs 1. This one would have more survivability. So this is already in preparation if enemies are able to hit the little fiend, which is never gonna be at the front. But he would have more survivability to buff others. I think this is decent. Let's give this one a Warcry. I think this is a decent idea. If it's good, I don't know. Alaric roams his castle. Where do you want to go? Mystery, private quarters. Mystery is a random event where anything might occur. Ooh. Heal Alaric for 20% of his health or earn blood coins. Also cool. But, I mean, let's take the mystery. There could be anything in this mystery. Even a private quarters. Let's go. Okay, construct defenses. You have some time for reprieve. Reprieve? You can think of 3 ways to fortify your castle. Build a flimsy wall, use a blood coin to build an infused wall, or use a blood coin, lose 20 Alaric HP to build a soul-infused wall. Well, unfortunately, I spent all my blood coins, so we can only build a flimsy wall. This card was added to your deck. Flimsy wall. Common minion, costs 0 though, apparently. 0/30. Reflect. When attacked, deal damage attacker based on reflect charges. Sounds good. Not wanting to commit too many resources, you order your minions to build a makeshift wall. It will do for now. And again, we could go with a mystery or a mystery. The good thing is, if we don't pick the mystery, we have a chance to maybe encounter a mystery in the mystery. Oh man, it's a mystery indeed. Okay, new knowledge. 2 of your astronomers think they have found a new breakthrough and need you to decide which one they should pursue. Gain a random spell upgrade, gain a random spell. Upgrade, right? Let's go with an upgrade. I mean, this is my best spell most likely, so I want to upgrade this one. Give a minion regen 5. After combat, minion is healed by the amount of charges, then charges reduces by 1. This makes sense because we are gonna give a minion extra attack depending on the missing HP. So we're only going to play Enrage on a minion that is already damaged. So regen makes sense. Yeah, let's go with that. You tell them to pursue empowering your current arsenal. After a few hours, one of them returns. Successful. Next day. Well, let's fight the Wandering Monk and see if I have a chance now. Okay, 2 normal soldiers, 225. Again, probably want to go with Mad Brutus to bring them damage in there. Good, more for me to kill. Might as well give you the armor, and I'm gonna, I don't know, get some damage. There we go, end the turn. Oh, I had 1 more mana! How did I miss that? Do I take mana to the next thing? I actually don't know. Blood Imp. Death Witch. Get a blood coin after battle. Okay, this one loses anyway. That's pretty good. You will take 9. A barricade. 50 armor. Wow. Demon. I think... the Peasant, I don't care. You take only 2 damage. I think I want to go with Demon, and Little Fiend over here. Also 15 armor. So this one loses. This one gets at least 3 damage in. Okay, this one, cool. Fight my demons. 13 damage, 3 damage, and at least 3 damage. Sure. Frenzy. Okay. You didn't take damage, you took some damage. So I could increase your attack by 4. Does this matter? This one has so much armor. Wow. I could increase your attack as well. You would take 10 damage. That's not good. Enrage. But I could heal you, right? Can I play this? I can't. Ah, dang it. Yeah, because it's a minion. I can't play this on Alaric. Probably want to have the demon to block and heal. Yeah. This works for now. You take 6 damage. That's fine for the time being. You would take 4. This one takes 12. I think this is the best. Enrage. 17 attack. 33. This barricade. Well, deals 0 damage. That's fine. You're gonna heal for 3. Sure, let's go. End the turn. Okay. Demon. There we go. And Alaric at the top. That works. There we go. Barricade has 0 attack. Regen. Freaking Passion at the top there. Okay. It's alright so far. You would lose. Do I want this? Reflect. Ah, this costs 2. That's why. Enrage. I could give you Enrage. This is only 2 attack. So I think that might be worth it. I can also just Doombolt this guy here. Maybe that's smart. Ah, Brutus can't attack this turn, which is kind of sad. I think Doombolt. So the barricade is useless. This is just going to lose. I would like to destroy these if possible. You will actually regen all the damage you take. Might as well enrage you, or do I want to enrage this demon for the future turns? Okay, does he gain up to 9 regen then? He would take only 1 extra attack. No, I think it's still smart on this. So this has 11 attack. Let's go with that. Oh, I could have still played the... I forgot that the wall was actually for free. Should have placed it here, and that was a mistake on my part. Yep, that was a mistake, unfortunately. My poor monk, this is just the beginning. I have seen... Ah, I couldn't read that in time. Okay. You're gonna lose. Nothing happens here. Doombolt this guy, for sure. Brutus would lose already. The Bastion deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Again, not sure if it's... I suppose it's meant to be on the floor. I mean, the best thing I can do is just give you 4. And he won't take only... Maybe this was wrong. I don't know. Poor Brutus. Well, best I can do. Let's go. No damage over there. Regen. Brutus! Fight, my friend! For the greater good. Yeah, must kill. Oh, Brutus. But luckily the monk is going to lose on this station here. 21. I can only have this down there, apparently. Well, it's for free. Might as well play it. Give you armor. Because it doesn't really matter, right? Oh man, you won't be even able to defeat this one. Cool. Let's go. Haha, you monks, you don't stand a chance. Dong, dong, dong. And there we go. And I never thought life would end here. Oh. Moment to regroup. And invaders defeated. Victory. You have crushed enemies. 2 more. You have also slain the thieving blood imp and gained 1 extra blood coin. So 3 total. And again, we have a choice of a rare spell, rare minion, or common minion. 25 times 2. Interesting. I'm just gonna skip this right now. Next up would be the Holy Invader, Wood Ranger Anna, which has Teleport 5. After combat, minion moves to the back of a random floor, then loses 1 charge. Sorry. When charges reach 0, minion gains Bastion. Interesting. Also Snipe hits the furthest enemy instead of the closest. Ooh, also Slaughter activates after killing enemy +2. These are a lot of effects. 350 HP. Wow. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I think I was able to show you guys this game, both game modes, so to speak, of Reign and Deliverance. Deliverance and Reign. And yeah, very fun. So first off, the good route which we played at first seems very simple yet still fun. Depends on how varied the overall gameplay is later on, but the base thing was actually very interesting. The characters were interesting, the cards are interesting, the potential builds seem to be interesting. I still wonder how artifacts are gonna be with the thing that was the Deliverance route. Yeah, Deliverance route. So still very, very decent overall. So I don't have anything really to speak against that. Again, the art style is cool, a few nitpicks, and also overall, I guess the biggest mistakes is there's a few spelling and grammar mistakes, but that's very, very minor. Also with the UI there, that was a very, very, very minor thing that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And here, the Reign mode, it's pretty much Monster Train. So the gameplay is very much copied, but that is not a bad thing. Take that, make it your own with your own theme and style. They did that. We have these prepare things going on. I suppose, and I kind of hope like this card and these, that these are only placeholders. I would like if those were a bit more unique. I'm like 80% sure, let's go with 70% sure that these are placeholders. Otherwise that would be a little bit disappointing. Observatory, let's go with that. +3 attack. What? Alaric is hidden in the night sky. So now we could give 3 attack to our different spells. Give a minion plus, yeah, 2 armor and 3 attack and something like this. I like this. Last mana cards, purchase card, apply lifesteal 1 and +1 mana cost as well. So a lot of options here as well. Very, very interesting. Private card is, a portal. Choose a new card to add to your attack. So that's the thing too. Demon Forge. I mean, I skipped all these cards already. Brutus, we can do something there as well. I very much enjoy this. I actually think this has the most meat, considering there's so many factions as well. It depends. Both have actually... This one has the factions, which we can unlock. We can upgrade the different factions. Then we can apply them. So there's a lot of replayability in this mode. And in the Deliverance mode, there's also a bunch of replayability by the unlockable heroes. I hope there's also different other meta upgrades and more artifacts maybe we can unlock. That's kind of missing from the delivery route. Maybe something similar here as well, but frankly, both of these basic concepts are very, very well executed. The UI is amazing, the art style is amazing, sound is okay, the overall gameplay, even though it doesn't really add anything new to this genre, they both inspired from the regular genres. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because they are both very well executed, and you really get 2 good and decent games in one package, it seems. I would like, and hopefully this is actually a thing, if there is some kind of meta upgrade or so between these different modes. There's also a story, which I hope that gets expanded. I still need something. Personally, this is a me thing. I'm not sure if it's really necessary, but I would like to see if there's something that combines these different modes. Somehow. Maybe we can get some demons as heroes that we can then send in Alaric's castle. or we can flip this around and suddenly the good guys are there and we need to invade and as the monsters, or the other way around, the monsters are attacking and we as the good guys need to defend somehow. Maybe there's a twist later on as well. You know, flip it up like Castlevania. Suddenly the whole castle is flipped up and now we have to deal with this. But these are, of course, just me wishing for things and, you know, just my thoughts going haywire. But other than that, 2 very good and well-executed games here. I feel like you can't do anything wrong here. I mean, it's Alaric, the demon's vessel. That is what happened there with the voice acting with wrong reading. For me, it's Alaric, demon's vessel. This is not Alaric. But that's just funny. I can't even take this as a negative thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this has only been my honest opinion, my first impression having played Reign and Deliverance and Reign. Please tell me what you think of this game, or technically what you think of these 2 games. Please tell me what you think of my commentary and presentation there. Feedback is always greatly appreciated. Please consider sharing this video, spread the word, that helps me a ton. Regardless, truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this far. Make sure to stay awesome, and we're going to see each other in the next video.